Now, many of the world's cargo vessels are now avoiding the shipping routes around Yemen from where Houthis are launching their missile and drone attacks. There were another 2 in the Gulf of Aden this evening, but some ships' crews are still risking their lives there. Our team in Yemen is the only British TV news crew currently in the country. They heard from 2 captains sailing through the Gulf of Aden. One was aware of the dangers, the other sounded unconcerned.
We're back on the water. The day after another attack here in the Gulf of Aden. Our guide is Ayman, who works for the Port Authority. More than any marine tracker, his anecdotal evidence gives a clear analysis of the order and the chaos in the waters he knows so well.
Before, plenty ship here. Tankers, maybe 50, 20 tanker ship.
Yeah?
Cargo ship.
And how many now?
Area. There are now only 2. No have any British come in, no have any Americans come in.
We approach an Indonesian vessel called Tank Gas. It's carrying cement through the Gulf of Aden. Its crew haven't been travelling for long and they're worried about the days ahead.
You want to meet Captain?
Yes, Captain, yeah.
You want to meet Captain?
Yes.
Okay, I will call you.
The captain speaks to us from behind the barbed wire.
What are people thinking and saying about how safe this water is?
I have received about the boarding of the KMTO and another marine situation of the they have told me. But we know some of the vessel attacked by drone, by missile, and I think this place is safe for us.
You're happy, you're comfortable. Is there anything that you were doing on the vessel here to better protect yourself?
Yeah?
What are you doing here on the vessel to make sure you can protect yourself?
Oh, we use an arm guard on board, sir.
Nearby, we find another vessel. It's called the Adeline, a chemical tanker. UAE-owned, Panama-flagged. Members of the crew emerge. They say they're less worried about their safety.
You're saying there's no problem here?
No problem.
But are you worried because of the drones?
No any worries, no worries, sir. No worries.
Do you think it's only American and British ships that have a problem?
We are here working only. We have no news about what's happening out, really.
Well, I hope you have a safe journey.
Thank you, sir.
The day after the Americans reclassified the Houthis as a terror group, they said today that, to them, nothing's changed.
هذا العدوان أولاً.
Their aggression will not change the position of our people and their faith or commitment, and the targeting of ships linked to Israel will continue.
والاستهداف المستمر للسفن المرتبطة بإسرائيل.
But tonight the US said it had hit 2 Houthi anti-ship missiles which were loaded and ready to launch.
Are the airstrikes in Yemen working?
Well, when you say working, are they stopping the Houthis? No. Are they going to continue? Yes.
But the US and its allies appear to be making foreseeable responses to the unpredictable behaviour of the Houthis and their backers.
Well, Rohit joins us now. And Rohit, we heard from President Biden there in your piece, just speaking very recently. These strikes were supposed to be a deterrent. That's what we were all told when the first ones happened on January the 11th. It doesn't look as though they're working.
Yeah, and actually President Biden was quite clear in those comments. He seemed to make no attempt to shield anyone from the reality, the problem, the contradiction at the heart of the American operation, saying that yes, those strikes are not working against the Houthis. yes, they will continue, and he offered no explanation of how they would be able to make them successful. And that lack of success was further illustrated this evening, in fact, in the last 10 minutes, by a tweet by the Houthis, which confirmed that they were behind an attack on an American-owned vessel, again, close to us here in the Gulf of Aden. Also revealing those strikes earlier by the Americans against anti-ship missiles launched by the Houthis. They struck just before they're about to take off, the Americans say. They're calling this a success, but the reality was that these were missiles launched against anti-ship missiles one by one, and many people will say that moving at that sort of pace, there is no way that this American apparent deterrence operation can be successful very soon.